Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today Yamaha has released their 2027 ATV lineup, so we're going to check them out together. All new colors is what appears to be the only changes for the Sport Quad lineup and the Utility Quad lineup. So let's check out Sport Quads first. So for the Raptor700s, we have a few different colors in the special edition, so let's check those out. Tell me what you guys think. Some of these colors are definitely a little bit crazy. The yellow with the orange frame is quite interesting color combination. I know it's going to appeal to a group of people. Some people like crazy colors. What I really like, what I think was awesome, is this special edition, the Metallic Raven, all black. Now that's a killer. That's going to be a winner, if you ask me. If I was going to pick up a new Raptor700 and it wasn't going to be the Yamaha blue, which is usually my favorite, this special edition in all black. I mean, if you want to go with the Batman look, there you go. That is really, really nice. Really like that. Doesn't appear any changes other than colors this year, which is typical. There's really no competition out there for Yamaha with the Sport Quad, so they don't really have a need to have to change. MSRP did look like it went up about $200, so that is something to note. And let's check out the Yfz. You guys will see. I'll show you the base model. Well, not the base model, but the Raptor700R. Interesting choice here with the 700R. All Yamaha blue with just the white hood. Looks pretty neat. Interesting to note, back to the silver rims, and they also went with the blue seat. I do really like that. I do like the blue seat. I think that looks killer. I know a lot of people change seat covers and stuff anyway, but if you're not, if you're the type of guy that leaves it stock, I think that blue seat is really, really sharp. I like the graphics on it, and not 100% fan of the white hood. If this was me and I picked up this machine, I do like the silver rims with the blue seat. I would get the previous year's blue hood to replace the white and just have 100% blue with the silver frame and silver wheels. I think that'd be a killer. Again, with these, no other changes other than color. And then we have one more Raptor to show you, and that is the base model. And that's an interesting color. They used this color in previous years, that rear fender color. The front's like almost like a dark blue, it looks like. And then that baby blue in the rear there. Really interesting combination with the graphics on the front fender, tying it all in. And definitely cool looking for sure. If you're going for a base model, this is your only option. So for color choices. Taking a look at the Yfz. And the Yfz, you have a few less options. You don't get a base model for the Yfz. You can only get an SE or an R. The R, similar to the Raptor R, only there's no white hood. It's just all blue, and that's the color. That's how I would want to make the Raptor, to be honest with you. Just get rid of the white hood and make it look like that. That's killer. I think that's a beautiful machine. Right there is nice. I really like that. Again, only changes here. There's a little bit of bump in MSRP. No other changes. That's just a nice looking machine. They did go with a little bit of white in the radiator shrouds. So obviously the hood is not a separate piece on the Yfz as it is on the Raptor, so that's where they tied in the white here on the Yfz. Doesn't look bad in my opinion. I like that. Just not a fan of the white hood on the Raptor. So let's take a look at the special edition Yfzs. And for those, we're looking at the yellow and orange. No black option for the Yfz450r. So if you're looking for an all black Yfz450r, only available in the Raptor700 appears right now. Maybe that'll change mid-year. Yamaha has been known to do that, release a second special edition color mid-year for the second half of the year. But as of right now, this is the only color option for the Yfz450r in special edition. Not a bad looking machine. When you first look at it, it kind of hits you and you say, wow, what the heck is that? because it's just so crazy. They've never done nothing that extreme. But the last couple of years, they have been getting a little nuts with the colors, with that acid green last year, and now this with the orange frame. I think it looks pretty neat. I wouldn't mind riding one. I don't mind crazy colors like that. I like the yellow as opposed to that acid green. With the orange frame, looks pretty neat. With especially the special edition with the black grab bars and stuff. I think it looks really nice. So tell me what you guys think of those. Let's take a look at the other part of the ATV lineup, which would be their utilities. And for utilities, you have, you know, basically two. You have the Kodiak700, and then you have the Grizzly700. So if you don't want the Grizzly with those big, heavy 14-inch wheels, and you just want the base model EPS, you're stuck with one color option, and that's this here. A little bit of a bizarre choice. I personally have been thinking about adding a Grizzly700 to the channel, and I was waiting to see what the colors were going to be for this year. I can't say I'm thrilled, but I would really love if Yamaha would have released a all Yamaha blue Grizzly700. I think that would just be killer. But this isn't bad. I'm not sure what they were thinking with the red hood in the middle. I guess it ties in with the red graphics. So you could always change the red hood out for a color from a previous model year, maybe a black one. Just order the hood piece. They can't be too much money. That is a separate piece right there than the fender. So that's your option there with the Grizzly. No changes other than colors. And that's the previous year. So, you know, I wasn't a fan of that at all. And then if you go with the upgraded models, the XTR, and you get the EPS, you get a camo model that's still available. Then if you go with the XTR, that's a pretty neat color. Thing I don't like about that is the 14-inch wheels and tires. I had an SE model which had the same wheels and tires on it, my last Grizzly, and to be quite honest with you, that heavy weight just kind of kills the performance. So for me personally, I would go with the base model EPS, and then you can do whatever you want with wheels and tires instead of paying the extra for that. Now, what would be nice is if Yamaha did this color combo with the base model wheels and tires to give you a nice light wheel and tire package, because that really does change the performance characteristics of the machine quite a bit. That would be killer, in my opinion. But you can't have everything, so you're gonna have to choose the EPS in that odd color combination, or you're gonna have to go with the XTR in this really cool color, I think, with all the bronze. But you're gonna be stuck with these heavy wheels and tires, unless you want to pay the extra money for the XTR to just get the winch and then change out the wheels and tires. But that seems like a waste of money to me. So that's kind of it, guys. You got this. It's the same setup with the Kodiak, I believe. We'll take a look at that quick. The Kodiak. The Kodiak is a little bit different color combinations. So they have the tan and black for the XTR and all tan for the EPS. So that's interesting. They didn't go with the crazy Grizzly colors on the Kodiak. And then you also have a base model Kodiak in like a green color. So 450s appear to be the same as the 700 Kodiak colors. So that's interesting. For more information, guys, go to YamahaPowersports.com. Check out all the details for yourself. But this was just released this morning. I wanted to share it. And if I was to be adding another machine to the garage, to the fleet on the channel, it would be a black Raptor700 or that Grizzly EPS. So let me know what you guys think. You guys plan on buying any of these machines? This is Joe with Odyssey Off-Road. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next video.